starting. We're live. I'm tired. I just finished recording. Just recorded 3 videos. Pushing guys, pushing guys. Trying to stay on track. There's some videos. I mean, I'm gonna push 2 videos to come out this week, then the same next week before school starts. You know the vibes. But yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait until some people join. Then we're gonna start. We can start the live. Yeah, man. That's it. Uh, okay, yeah, we got one person here. What's up, man? What's up, man? Yo, KK. What's up, man? You good? So I'm like, as you saw with the title, 3 things stopping you from getting faster. There's an echo here, bro. Yeah, let me just check. I think I'm checking my TV or something. Yeah, so we're getting ready, we're getting ready. Yeah, so 3 things that are actually stopping you from actually getting faster. And we're being honest, guys. Like, if you join the pro production crew, then of course you know that I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I'm being honest, showing you from my experiences what it takes to improve, and what it takes to actually be an athlete, and I'm just sharing a piece of knowledge that I have that some other person might seem as valuable. So yeah, guys, we're gonna start now. If you've been training for speed and nothing has actually happened, you haven't improved, then it means that it's not really you that's actually the problem. It's the program you're doing or how you're doing it. Because for example, if you can actually like train every day and be consistent but still not improve, then that means that there's something actually wrong. And you need to be humble and aware to actually figure out what you can actually do to improve it. Right. So the main thing is that speed is really fragile. Like for example, if you take out 2 weeks away from training, then you basically lose that edge that you had at the start. So speed is really fragile, and us as athletes, we're not like soccer players. We're like we can take a week away from soccer, and when we come back, we still have that fitness, or we still have that let's say that skill the same way. Like for example, throw a ball at Ronaldinho right now, he'll still do the same tricks. But ask Usain Bolt to run a 60, he's not gonna run the same time. So that really shows that us as athletes, we are actually different from other athletes. You understand? So we need to actually emphasize on practicing consistently and also making sure that what we're doing actually works. Because speed is not just something that comes from you being consistent. It does, but the main thing is you being consistent and doing something correct. You understand? Yeah. The main thing I also could be is that you're not actually touching your max speed. For example, when you're actually running in, let's say, in sports or you're running in practice, you're not actually touching your max speed and you're really just, let's say, doing the easy program. It's not really testing your ability to actually run fast. You know, like when last have you done a 90% sprint? You know, that is the main thing that you should actually focus on. You understand? If you guys can relate, you can actually write me in the chat to see actually. Another thing it could be that it could be you actually running without structure. For example, you're not actually emphasizing on getting the right structure and making sure that you're aware of what are you working on. Maybe your coach is not aware. Maybe he's just a random guy that you saw ran faster than you and you let him coach you. instead of really figuring out what is the thing that really helps with speed, or what is the structure that I should actually do that will actually make me run faster. So yeah, guys, just make sure you actually emphasize on that. Make sure you really actually become aware. I was checking my notes here to see like what advice I can give to you guys on the three mistakes that actually hinder most athletes. I think with me also it's just usually like the one that actually stopped me from getting speed when I was younger had to be that I didn't have the right structure. You understand? I was just training from grade 7. Like I think my coach stopped training me for high school. So I was just there, bro, and I had to actually figure it out my own. I was just running around. Mostly, I was doing squats. Like I was doing everything I could remember from like primary, but I really didn't know what to do. That was when I didn't have a coach at the time. Then when I started getting a coach, I started understanding. But I still put in the work. I still, I still put in extra work that actually helped me improve. So the main thing, guys, that you should actually see and also be aware. On that killing me. Be aware of like what must you work on. What are you actually like? What is the thing that hindering you from? You know, I might be repeating myself, but the emphasis is just making sure you work on the structure. Because if you have a good structure, a good coach, and you're consistent, and you actually work on the critical things that actually help you improve speed, and you also do your research, like how you're doing, that not a lot of people can actually do or even try to do. That is something that is just really like you should actually give yourself props. That will actually help you improve. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna be actually mm, so yeah, I feel like that's the live for today. I just wanted to hop on for a quick live. Can you hear my voice, bro? I'm tired. I just wanted to hop on a quick live, give some tips to you guys. Maybe you guys will watch it after it's posted. I'm gonna fix the thumbnail and post it for you guys. And yeah, if you're interested, check the gumroad down in the description, so that we can actually improve and we can actually become better. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, always strive to achieve the goal self. Hey, the chat is crazy, man. Who's this guy? I forgot how to end the live. That's crazy. So I can share. Okay. Okay, we